Keep you waiting. We are about to start the ceremony, so if you could please put your phones on silent. No eating or drinking in the auditorium, please. And we will begin. As the graduates come in, we ask you to remain seated. Thank you. Good afternoon, everyone. Thank you for coming. My name is Raj, and we would now like to officially start the ceremony. Here now, in the presence of our outstanding candidates for academic recognition, distinguished members of faculty and administration, admirable alumni, trustees, honored guests and friends, the Medical University of Silesia's graduation ceremony of the International and European English Medical Programs for the class of 2025 is hereby convened. Sorry, now it's the wait. And they say students are late to classes. Can I now ask that you rise, if possible, please, for the arrival of the academic procession and also for the Polish national anthem. Thank you.
Thank you for standing with us for the Polish national anthem. Good afternoon. My name is Karim Abdali. To our university authorities, the Dean Professor Francuz, Vice Rector Professor Wąska, Vice Dean Professor Gawlik-Stasik, Vice Dean Professor Helbig. To our faculty members, university staff, friends, family, fellow graduates, and those watching us on live stream, welcome. On behalf of the graduating class, I'm proud to open this ceremony, a moment we envisioned in our first lectures, doubted by the fourth year, and now reach with equal parts joy and disbelief. Today is more than the end of a degree. It is the beginning of a lifelong commitment to service, one that asks for empathy on little sleep, courage in uncertainty, and humility in the face of both success and failure. It's a heavy calling, but one we've chosen with open eyes and open hearts. On a personal note, I entered medical school at the age of just 17, wide-eyed, a little terrified, and very far from home. But from the beginning, this university and the city of Katowice took me in with open arms. They gave me more than an education. They gave me a place to grow, to stumble, to become, and most importantly, a place that I can call home. And for that, I will always be grateful. Now, I would like to say a few words in Polish to our authorities and teachers. Szanowni rektorzy, dziekani, profesorowie i wykładowcy, z całego serca dziękujemy Wam za wiedzę, cierpliwość i nieustanne wsparcie na przestrzeni lat. Dzięki Wam nie tylko zdobyliśmy zawód lekarza, ale także nauczyliśmy się odpowiedzialności, pokory i prawdziwego powołania. To our families and loved ones, whether you supported us from nearby or from afar, through late nights, missed calls, and emotional breakdowns, this moment also belongs to you too. You carried us through. And now I would like to invite our Dean, Professor Tomasz Francuz, to say a few words. Thank you.
Director, the Deans of the Faculty of Medical Sciences in Katowice, our dearest invited guests, parents of our students, and last but not least, our students, this year graduates of the Faculty of Medical Sciences in Katowice. I'm really glad to be and happy to be with you today due to this special occasion. You know, in physics we have a term and chemistry which is called the phase change. It's a situation when some particles rapidly change the state of it. For example, they can switch from the liquid to the solid or to gases and so on. And today we can observe the phase change because yesterday you were just our students. We cooperate, we were your teachers, and from today, starting from today, you will receive your diploma and you will become the doctors. We will be not your teachers anymore, we will be just your colleagues. A little bit older maybe, but the colleagues. And I hope that, the special connection between us, which arose during the last couple of years, will stay, and you will always think about our university as your home, the place you started your medical education and medical career, and you will always keep very warm feeling about this place, about your teachers, your colleagues, the person you study with, and you will be always in your memories think about these moments, which last for some of you for the last 6 years, as one of the best periods in your life. But at the same time, I wish to wish you good luck, and I'm pretty sure that you will achieve in your careers everything you want to, and you will become good doctors. And what does it mean to become a good doctor? I think that my colleagues will tell you a little more about it, because I know that our time is limited and I don't want to exhaust all the time. But it's really something special to have you here, to be able to be your teachers and to share our knowledge with you, and now observe how you become the fully, not only licensed, but fully aware doctors, which will help other people in their diseases, sufferings, and so on. So please let me once again to wish you all the best, and I'm absolutely sure that your career, your future career will be absolutely bright, and please always remember about us and these places, and I hope that someday we'll welcome you again here, maybe, during the PhD studies, maybe as a colleagues, you will ask, for example, for some help in particular situation. So once again, all the best for you and for your parents, who has a huge share in your success. And this is another thing we have to remember. Thank you, all of you, once again.
Thank you, Professor Francis, for your words. Would you please welcome our Vice Rector, Professor Velangawa, to the stage, please, to say a few words.
Dear graduates, dear faculty, and honored guests, friends, it is a true honor to speak on behalf of Rector of Medical University of Silesia, Professor Tomasz Szczepański, on this unforgettable day for you and also for us. Today marks the end of a long and demanding journey, years of study, dedications. I still remember my graduation. It was 40 years ago in Katowice, and I still remember one vivid memory. This is Dean's handshake, and I wish you the same memories for all the life. But years later, the same Dean became my patient. I met him in operation theater. Life comes with full cycle in the most unexpected ways. As you step into your medical careers, remember that challenges and even mistakes will come, but they are opportunities to learn and grow. You had a lot of lectures, maybe some very excellent, some very exciting, but sometimes maybe boring. But remember that thanks to these boring classes in which participated Steve Jobs, we have beautiful, it was classes about the calligraphy. We have beautiful fonts in our Macintosh computers. I think that you can stay curious, open to the unexpected. And now you are ambassadors. Please invite your colleagues to study in our university. Congratulations, and I enjoy this moment, this proud moment. You are earned it. Congratulations. Thank you so much.
Thank you, Professor, for your kind words. Hematology, a word which will conjure memories of the hospital on Dąbrowskiego or even Francuska. All terrified of the upcoming test at the end of the week, but one doctor will always remain in our minds with hematology. Would you please welcome our Vice Dean, Professor Helbig, to the podium to say a few words.
Good afternoon, everyone. Students, graduates, families, friends, faculty, and honored guests. Today is a very special day. We are gathering here to celebrate a journey filled with hard work, late nights, and moments of deep learning. To our graduates, congratulations, you have achieved something truly great. In the beginning, during the preclinical years, you spent hours in lecture halls and libraries. You studied cells, systems, and diseases. You learned about the body from books, drawings, and screens. It wasn't always easy. In fact, it often felt overwhelming. But you kept going, step by step, building a strong foundation. Then came the clinical years. You left the classroom and entered hospitals and clinics. You met real patients. You saw what illness looks like, not in pictures, but in people. You listened to their stories, examined them, and helped care for them. Suddenly, the facts from your textbook became part of real lives. This is where medicine truly came alive, and so did you. Being a doctor is not just about knowledge. It's about kindness, courage, and ability to listen. Sometimes you will heal. Other times you will simply be there, to sit with someone in pain or uncertainty. That, too, is part of the work. That, too, is powerful. You have chosen a profession that asks a lot, but also gives a lot. You will be trusted by strangers. You will be part of people's most important moments: birth, recovery, grief, and hope. Please remember, being a doctor is not just what you do, it's part of who you are. But that doesn't mean you have to be perfect. It means showing up with honesty, compassion, and care. Every day, take pride in what you've accomplished, but also take time to rest, to reflect, and to care for yourselves. You cannot pour from an empty cup. Congratulations of this great achievement. We are proud of you. Thank you.
Thank you, Professor, for your words. Don't forget, there's a test at the end of the class. This is the time where I would normally introduce a guest speaker. We had asked Dr. Karczewski to come to our graduation, but unfortunately he was unable to attend. However, he has sent me a small speech that he would like me to read out to you. Good afternoon. I'm extremely sorry I will not be able to participate in your ceremony. I was looking forward to it because both the European and elective student groups showed great commitment in the classes. You are already wonderful young doctors, and I am even more worried about the fact that I cannot participate in such an important ceremony. On the other hand, I feel honored by your invitation and to prepare this speech. It is proof that my family medicine classes have contributed to your medical education, and it encourages me to work harder to improve and diversify classes for other students. I wish you success in your medical life with all my heart, even if it will sometimes involve sacrifice. You have chosen a profession, but above all, remember about the most important aspect of medicine, the patient. A patient to whom you should approach with empathy, holism, and do not consider them as another case report. Treat their body and soul, not their results. I wish you to reach the stars in your career. Thus, it will probably be appropriate for me to say, may the force be with you. Sincerely yours, Dr. Karczewski. The conferral of diplomas marks a significant milestone, formally recognizing our graduates with the title of doctor for the very first time. As we prepare for this momentous occasion, we wish to underscore the profound transition it represents, the conclusion of the academic journey as students, and the commencement of their professional lives as physicians. This ceremony serves to honor and celebrate the years of rigorous study, unwavering commitment to discipline of allopathic medicine, dedicated to the pursuit of excellence in patient care. At this point, we would like to start to hand out the diplomas. So if the students could get ready, and we will start coming onto the stage.
We will start with international program graduates. Dr. Karim Abd Ali. Dr. Rajan Kara. Dr. Netanel Refoua. Dr. Parisa Basiri. Move. Dr. Jahara. Dr. Mohammad Jamal Hakimi.
Hakimi, you again?
Dr. Liliana Abda. Dr. Zir Al-Zir. Dr. Sarit Awiwi Bukchin. Dr. Mohammad Masarwi. Dr. Hadassah Ishtaharov Christo. Dr. Matan Daniel. Dr. Musa Majtop. Dr. Maya Jabnidze. Dr. Or Galula. Dr. Guy Gudlański. Dr. Hanan Mgandov. Dr. Shibli Mahmoud. Dr. Temesgen Wendam. Now let's move on to European program graduates. Dr. Vishal Dhanarjya Rajya.
What are you doing? When she's coming the last. Move there now. Move there now. Quickly. Where Hannah? No, go there.
Dr. Esther Gundiadi.
Że mają poczekać, aż ostatni będzie wchodził, nie?
Dr. Kamila Irfan. Dr. Alicia Giovanni. Dr. Ashraf Khan. Dr. Omar Nasri. And Dr. Ashif Shah.
Thank you very much. As we reach this pivotal moment in today's ceremony, we turn our attention to a long-standing tradition that marks a transition from student to medical professional, the recitation of the physician's oath. This solemn pledge reflects the ethical commitment and responsibility that each newly qualified doctor undertakes in service to their patients, and the wider community, and parents too. And now it is my honor to invite Professor Gavlik Stajdik to the podium to administer the physician's oath to our newly qualified doctors. Graduates, if you could please stand.
Very important moment, yes. Are you ready? The repeat, yes, please. Yeah. I accept the medical physician's title with the utmost respect and gratefulness. Please repeat. And while being fully aware of all the responsibilities of this title, I hereby solemnly swear to fulfill all the responsibilities to favor life and human health, to prevent suffering and illnesses within my best knowledge, and to offer relief to the sick without any preferences such as race, age, sex, disability, religion, sexual orientation, nationality, political views, financial status, and others. Aiming entirely at the good. To show respect but not abusing their confinement, and by keeping the medical records even after their death. To protect the dignity of this medical status and not to tarnish it. To treat one's colleagues with kindness and respect. to constantly broaden one's medical knowledge, and to inform the medical circles about one's achievements, discoveries, or improvements in the field of medicine. I solemnly swear. Thank you very much. Please sit down.
Thank you, Professor Gavlik-Stajcic, for your help in doing this. Every class has someone to steer the ship and to act as the go-between person. Its responsibility can cause many headaches. During the 3rd and 4th years, Hadassah took this role on for the international group. Even during the 5th and 6th years, she was leading the graduates that undertook their rotations in Israel. I would like to call her onto the stage to say a few words. Hadassah, if you could please come up.
Hello, everyone. It's an absolute honor to stand here today as the class representative of the international program, and honestly, a bit surreal that we actually made it. After all, most of my memories in Poland consist of studying and then studying some more, and somewhere between physiology and pharmacology, I think we saw a little bit of snow. We came here as students, and we are living as doctors, but it wasn't easy. Like climbing 6 floors at 8 a.m. for histology class because elevators are not for medical students. And anatomy, that was a whole experience on its own. Like walking into a pin test, staring at a random piece of tissue, and wondering if you even recognize the organ. But somehow, between stress and panic, we made it through those two. Of course, we didn't just survive a lot of exams. We also made memories, learned how to ski, and some of us even learned how to cook. And those well-deserved drinks in Mariatska, because nothing says resilience like a good beer after a day that only pathomorphology can give you. To our professors, thank you for teaching us, challenging us, and sometimes even scaring us to becoming better students. To the Dean's office, thank you for the help and support, especially Agatha, who somehow managed to assist us. Who somehow managed to assist us all, even from the beach in Malaga. To our families, thank you for always being there, even when our texts were just studying, can't talk. And to my friends, thank you for being the people who made these years bearable, unforgettable, and meaningful. We made it, not just for exams, stairs, and snow, but to the beginning to the rest of our journey. And now, it's my pleasure to invite someone who is a very good friend of mine, someone whose curiosity, dedication, and endless fun facts have definitely left a mark on all of us. Our valedictorian, Matan Daniel.
Thank you, Hadassah. Dear faculty, families, and fellow graduates, it's a true honor to stand here today as valedictorian of the class of 2025. A few years ago, we landed in Poland. Some of us from other degrees, others not fully realizing what we were getting into. We came from different countries, background, and time zones, united by one goal, to become doctors. We started out wide-eyed and a little naive. Let's be honest, most of us didn't even know what an F1 was. Some of us thought histology was a skincare brand. We came to study medicine and ended up learning so much more about resilience, independence, and how to survive a Polish winter where the sun sets at 3:30 p.m. and it's minus 20 degrees outside. It wasn't always easy. There were moments of doubt and frustration, and some moments we will never forget, like waiting outside the anatomy lab before every pin test, absolutely terrified, some of us shaking, and few throwing up from the stress. That's when we learned persistency isn't just pushing forward. It's staying calm when everything in you wants to run away and book a flight back home. But we grew. We became not just students of medicine, but future physicians. A little more tired, a lot more capable, and very skilled at taking power naps in very bizarre places. our faculty. Thank you for the lectures, the tough love, and the dramatic poses that made us think we failed even though we didn't. You didn't just teach us medicine, you trained us to think, to question, and to triple check our exam answers. To our families, thank you for the support, encouragement, and pretending to understand when we cried over pathomorphology. And to everyone who helps us along the way, thank you. You made a difference. Now, as we step into the medical world, we do so with more than just a diploma. We carry knowledge, perspective, and a much better sense of who we are and who we want to become. Let's take that forward with humility, curiosity, and the same stubborn spirit that got us through so far. Congratulations, and good luck to us all. We made it. And yes, now we know what an nephron is.
Thank you, Mathan. And once again, well done for your achievement. Just like the international program, the European program also had someone that took the lead. It gives me a great pleasure to call on stage Dr. Esther Agonbiande to say a few words.
Oh, sorry. Good afternoon, respected. No. My phone. Get my phone. It's my bag. Apologies. Good afternoon. My name is Esther Gunbiade. I'm the class representative of the European group. Firstly, congratulations to the 2025 graduate class. Today marks the culmination of years of hard work, sacrifice, and relentless perseverance. This achievement is not ours alone. It belongs just as much to those who stood beside us along the way. To our families and friends, thank you for your endless love, patience, and encouragement. Your sacrifices have not gone unnoticed. You have been our pillars of strength, cheering us on through sleepless nights, endless exams, and the emotional weight that comes with this calling. Without your belief in us, we would not be standing here today. To our educators, mentors, and clinical instructors, thank you for your invaluable guidance. You challenge us to think critically, to ask questions, and to never settle for easy answers. You taught us the science of medicine, and more importantly, you showed us the humanity within it. Whether in the lecture hall, the clinic, or the hospital ward, you prepared us not to just treat diseases, but to care for people with empathy, humility, and integrity. As we leave here today, we leave with the knowledge that medicine is not just a career, it is a lifelong commitment. A commitment to learning, to healing, and to serving others, often at times when they need us most. As we step into our roles as physicians, let us carry with us the lessons we've learned here. That knowledge must be paired with compassion, that listening is just as important as speaking, and that every patient deserves dignity no matter their background or circumstances. Lastly, to my classmates, Alicia, Amir, Camilla, Asif, Rudy, Vishal, Omar, and Mohammed. Thank you for allowing me to assist you as your class president for the year and for the past 6 years where we have laughed and matured to the people we are today. And I hope you all become great physicians in the future. And I would like to call on our valedictorian for the European program, Vishal Raja.
Good afternoon, respected faculty, proud parents, dear friends, and my fellow graduates. It is an honor beyond the words to stand before you today, not just as a student, but as a voice for this incredible graduating class. Today, we mark the end of one journey and beginning of another, one that carries with it both immense responsibility and profound purpose. Before anything else, I want to thank the people who have been the backbone of my journey, my parents. Unfortunately, they couldn't be here with me today at this graduation ceremony, but I carry them in my heart every step of the way. I hope I have made them proud. Sorry for being emotional. You taught me resilience, humility, perfection, and for that, I'm endlessly grateful. To my brother, I love him. I appreciate you immensely, your quiet strength, your constant support, and the attitude of working hard and never giving up have enriched me more than you know. You have inspired me not just to succeed, but to grow with grace. And to our university administration, thank you for not just educating us, but for investing in us. Through Erasmus programs, summer schools, workshops, and hands-on opportunities, you gave us the freedom to explore, the courage to step outside our comfort zones, and the space to grow. You created an environment that extended far beyond textbooks, ones where curiosity, initiative were rewarded. A special word of appreciation to the ladies of the Dean's Office, specifically Alexandra. Whether it was document for the clinical rotations, transcript for the internship application, because I know how it feels to get all the documents, or the occasional last-minute crisis, you are always there to support us with the patience and professionalism. You made an otherwise complex process manageable, and for that we are truly thankful. But no speech would be complete without acknowledging the people who stood beside us through it all. Our classmates, our friends, our support system. We enter this place as strangers and leave as something more, a group shaped by shared struggles, shared laughter, and shared dreams. We sat through endless lectures together, whispered mnemonics during exams, and celebrated every small victory like it was a grand achievement, specifically Asif, we did a lot. Because in truth, it was. We made the most of our free time too, whether it was playing board games in someone's room, laughing over the jokes, or simply finding joy in each other's company after a long day. Alicia was there, and a lot of other people also were there. In those simple moments, we built friendship that carried us through the hardest parts of this journey. Now, as we prepare to move on, many of us are returning to our respective countries. India, Germany, the UK, Ireland, Norway, and Sweden. Each of us will walk our own path, but whenever we pause and glance back, there will be one common name in all our stories, Poland. This country gave us more than a degree. It gave us an opportunity to dream, to grow, and to become doctors. It became a second home, and it will be forever a part of our journey. Visiting hospitals gave us our first real taste of what it means to be a doctor. In those corridors, we began to see patients not as cases, but as people, and medicine not just a science, but as a human connection. That realization has shaped us deeply. And now, as we prepare to wear the white coats, not as students, but as professionals, we are reminded that knowledge is only one part of our role. The rest, empathy, integrity, service, is what will define us in the years to come. Let us remember, medicine is not just a career, it is a calling, and every patient we will meet will trust us with something invaluable, their stories, their fears, and their hopes. Let us rise to responsibility with humility and strength. Our university will always be more than a name on a certificate. It is the place where we built ourselves, step by step, moment by moment. where we will discover our capacity for hard work, our passion, our resilience. It will always be a part of who we are. Last few words. So here's to sleepless nights, the shared coffee breaks, the silent prayers before the exam. Every one of us did it. The teamwork, that failure that taught us, and friendship that carried us. Here's to all of it. To our professor and mentors, thank you for your dedication. To our families, thank you for your brief. To each other, thank you for making this journey unforgettable. The road ahead is long, but we are ready. The world is waiting, and so our patience. Let's go out there, make a difference. Thank you, and congratulations to the class of 2025. We did it.
Thank you, Vishal, and congratulations again for your achievement. I would like to invite Professor Francis to the podium, please, to say a few words.
Hello again. Unfortunately, our ceremony is going towards the end. However, we still have one very important step. You know, all of you performs exceptionally well. However, among you, our this year graduates, we have two persons which achieved during the 6-year period of studies the highest average of the grades. So please let me introduce to the stage those two persons. From the English program, European and international as well.
Please welcome on stage Dr. Matan Daniel and Dr. Vishal Danaja Raja.
Yeah, sure. I'll do that.
Thank you. Ladies and gentlemen, as we draw this ceremony to a close, I'd like to offer a few final words to the graduating class, from the graduating class, sorry. To our university leadership, faculty members, and academic staff. Thank you for your unwavering dedication, your patience, and your commitment to excellence. You've not only educated us, but shaped us into professionals ready to shoulder the responsibility that comes with this title. To our families, friends, and loved ones, your sacrifices, support, and quiet strength have carried us through the most challenging moments of this journey. This achievement is as much yours as it is ours. To my fellow graduates, we began this path full of ambition and questions. Along the way, we were tested, stretched, and at times truly exhausted. But we've emerged not only with knowledge, but with resilience, compassion, and a sense of purpose that no textbook will ever teach us. Today does not mark the end of our learning, it marks the beginning of our service. The white coat is not a finishing line, but a symbol of trust, responsibility, and a lifelong commitment to care. Now I apologize if I butcher the Polish that I'm about to say now. Naszym bohaterkom za dziekanatu. Pani Agata, Ewa, Aleksandra, Izabeli i Kasia. Ze całego serca dziękujemy za cierpliwość, życzliwość i pomoc za każdym kroku. To dzięki wam zawsze czuliśmy wsparcie, mimo wiele formalności i stresujących momentów. Wasza praca miała ogromne znaczenie i jesteśmy na nią bardzo wdzięczni. Dziękuję bardzo. Thank you very much. Now, to officially mark the end of the ceremony, I would like you to stand, please, for the Gaudiamus Igitur and for the recessional of our academics. I promise you it is over. Please be seated. European. I would now like to invite the European group up to the stage in their entirety, please, for their photo. European first. The photographer. Magda, if you tell them where to stand. In one row, just follow her direction. Guys. No captors now, just photo.
What? What do we do? What?
Group photo.
That's group photo?
And then captors afterwards.
Like, I didn't throw into the crowd?
In one row.
To you.
So,
This is a long version. It's for you. Proszę bardzo. Cieszę się i... O właśnie, ten uścisk, pamiętajcie o tym.
Thank you. If we could have the international students, please. If you guys come off, please, and then we'll come back on in a bit. Stay. Now, if the Europeans could please join us again for our cap toss. Who's counting us? Guys, 3, 2, 1. Thank you, everyone, for your time and patience. If you would like to join us outside for some light snacks and refreshments, thank you.